Great. Anyone else? Childhood beliefs. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, just my parents always say that if I go to talk with a person that I didn't know, I would have disturbed them.
Right.
So I really kept that believing for until now. Like every time I go to some stranger,
Right.
I feel like I'm disturbing them.
Absolutely. Isn't
It's
that
not-
horrible?
not
Isn't that a
otherwise.
terrible belief? That's so bad. Okay, I feel you. Anyone else? Okay, go ahead. Just pass the mic to anyone.
Hi. I grew up in a family that was really dominated by women. We had a lot of man-hating women, and it's like almost the sole penis in the group. I was sort of like very subconsciously led to believe that men are sex-crazed bad creatures, and it affected me, especially as a young man, that I was very, very careful about being respectful, overly respectful to women, and being very, very tentative. And of course, that's not attractive at all. So it took me until I was probably in my mid to late 30s before I just got rid of that and got over that.
Anybody feeling this one over here? Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Beautiful.
All right. Yeah, my parents were scammed out of a business when I was really little, so I always grew up with the belief that you would work really, really hard for something, and then bad things would still happen, and then you had to work really hard, but bad things would always happen.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah. That's not useful. Okay. Very good.
When my parents were fighting, up to my age of 7, I thought they were like playing, and when I was 7, I realized that they're really hating each other, and I adopted this belief that they are fighting because it's my fault. It's
Right.
because of me.
Right.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
That's a
Okay.
fucked up belief. Yeah.
Very fucked up. Okay, great. So I had so many. I mean, I've talked about this before. So many beliefs. My mom was a rageaholic, so I was constantly, not only was I wearing like the worst clothes ever, and totally socially awkward, didn't know anything about anything. You know, she was always yelling at me, like I had to be perfect all the time. Anyone got this pressure? Had to be perfect. I remember one time I was grade 6. I had a pen. You remember the old days when you'd have a pen and you'd write things? Remember that? And I was writing something, and I made a mistake, and she's sitting right next to me, and I made a mistake, and I said, it was like the first week of school, and I thought, I forgot, I made a mistake, but I forgot to buy, whiteout. Remember liquid paper where you white things out? And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, it's for when you make a mistake, you white it out. And she looked at me dead serious, and she said, you shouldn't make mistakes. Okay? That's where I'm coming from. My mom, she's always beating the shit out of me, and she was always telling me, you're gonna be nothing, you're gonna be a fucking garbage man, you fucking suck. Every single day of my life, from like age 4 or 5, as I can remember, till I ran away from home. So you can see where, when I'm 15 and there's girls, I'm not gonna be bald. Hey, what up, girl? Yeah, you looking good? What's up? That's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? That takes a lot of work to get to that point.